Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the boy GhostGG. Today we're reacting to Assassin's Creed Mirage, the first hands-on preview from IGN. Just came out this morning. It's only 4 minutes and 42 seconds, so let's get right into it.
With the past few games in the series, it's felt like Assassin's Creed has lost a little bit of what made it so special back when it launched in the late 2000s.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't get me wrong, Odyssey and Valhalla were extremely solid RPGs that offered a vast
Origin was the best.
and a definite bang for your buck in the runtime department. But there's something about those games that didn't necessarily feel Assassin's Creed due to their hefty open world settings and heavy RPG gameplay mechanics.
What I mean is Origin was the best of the RPG games. The RPG trilogy, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Origins was the top. Best one, for sure.
Thankfully, the next installment in the franchise is Mirage, and based on my playtime with it so far, it manages to capture what made the series so special and brings the social stealth history simulator back to its roots in the best way possible.
I'm honestly excited for this. And plus, it's only 20 to 30 hours in length, which is a perfect story length. These new RPGs are like fucking 80 hours long. They're so long, with like a story and like side quests combined, such open worlds. It's very long and
are the vast vistas of England, the oceanic traversal,
and it's cool and all, right, to have the content and stuff.
Egypt in favor
But
of a dense and populated Baghdad.
It doesn't need to be that long.
Vibrancy. That's not to say Mirage ever felt small, but from the few hours I played, I regularly found myself exploring and getting lost in the latest Creed's hyper-detailed and fully realized big city playground.
That's nice.
The city of Baghdad is, as it should be in an AC game, its own character this time around.
Yeah. So like city, like what's it called? Assassin's Creed 2, you jump between cities, right? You were in Florence, then like you were in other cities, right? And then in Assassin's Creed 2, I think you were solely in Rome, if I remember correctly. I cannot remember now. But if we were solely in Rome, Rome was big. And same with Assassin's Creed 3, we were in Constantinople, and it was big. It was split by the river, the water in between, and there's two different parts of the city. And it was big, but it was just that one city. And then obviously, like, Assassin's Creed 3 was the colony, so it was split between a few places. And Black Flag was much more bigger, but Black Flag is arguably one of the best Assassin's Creed ever made. So the fact that Ubisoft made a pirate simulator out of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and it's probably going to be better than Skull and Bones. And no offense there. I haven't played Skull and Bones yet. I didn't play the beta or nothing. And when there was an alpha, I would get the codes, but I never played them. And I never got the beta access. So I'm assuming because I never played the alpha for Skull and Bones, they're like, yeah, he's not going to play it. But we'll see Skull and Bones if it's good or not. But they already did the perfect one with Black Flag, you know? And but that city, the city structure from the earlier Assassin's Creed, especially 2 and 3, or no, sorry, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations, where it stuck to like one city, but it was a big city, I really liked. So if this Mirage is like that, if it's one city or maybe even 2 cities, but it's big and it's in depth, I'm probably gonna like it.
And often crowded city streets to its dense bazaar and connected rooftops, it was never a chore getting from point A to point B.
That's good. It's all interconnected together, so that's good.
Due to Mirage's revamped notoriety system, it's not as easy to run through a group of guards undetected this time around.
Okay.
The more trouble you cause, the more enemies Mirage throws at you, such as archers and overpowered heavy guards.
Oh.
Civilians will react to your presence and point you out in a crowd if you're not blending in.
Oh.
You know, everyone's a snitch. And guards will notify each other while giving chase and doing everything in their power to stop you. Bribery and vandalism were the easiest ways to lower
Hey, bribery's back.
And moving between the high
wonder if that was in the other games I just never noticed.
Lose packs of enemies that were surprisingly difficult to fight in groups of more than 2. In short, getting chased by guards in Assassin's Creed Mirage felt more like a fun challenge than an annoyance. And
oh, okay, that's cool.
Ways, helped bring back that classic Creed feel to the series.
That's nice. I like that. Look at him go, whoa.
Combat in Mirage feels as tight and as fun as it has in the series of late. The general combat mechanics from Odyssey and Valhalla are here, though enemy levels and damage numbers have been removed in favor of health bars, countering, and dodge rolls. While this may look like a step back into the older game's often easy and simple combat style, Assassin's Creed Mirage's fights felt significantly more challenging and reactive this time around.
I'm so happy.
And if
one thing I do like about the newer series is the combat was a little bit harder. Yes, they're a little more spongy, but the combat in the earlier games was much easier. We're at the point where like Assassin's Creed 2, like Ezio series, all you had to do was a quick parry, stab, parry, stab, parry, stab, and you just kill everybody. And then in Orange or in 3 and Black Flag, that was a whole different, man. Like that was such an airy ass, easy ass parry stab system. Like you would just mow through enemies. And all fairness, you're an assassin, right? You should be able to kill enemies pretty quickly. But the more action combat I do like, but it
By
really
the
depends how
introducing all my
spongy they are.
enemies, I found myself quickly becoming overwhelmed by groups of as little as 3 guards. While dodging and properly timed counterattacks can lead to some pretty sweet kills, it's nowhere as easy of an experience as it was in some of the older entries. And for the first time in a long time, I found the combat in an Assassin's Creed game not only challenging,
a direct
but
kill like that.
also
That's cool.
fun.
All right, so it still has you can still do a direct kill from full health.
Truly shines. Moving around the shadows and hiding in
Okay.
plain sight feels more
It's a combination.
rewarding
I
and
like it.
engaging this time around. And I quickly found myself trying to stay as hidden as possible as often as I could, even if it was in a busy street among crowds or hidden in the shadows.
Oh my
For
god.
the first time in a long time, Assassin's Creed feels like a proper stealth adventure.
Oh,
again,
thank you.
Similar to the series'
Yes.
early days.
Yes. Stealth is what has been missing from the last 3 Assassin's Creed, man.
To put it bluntly, Assassin's Creed Mirage seems set to bring the series back to its roots in the best way possible. The story and gameplay feel more like what made Assassin's Creed so popular in the first place.
Thank you.
It feels like the series has finally realized what was promised back in 2007. While some may not be too happy with the scaled-back RPG elements, Mirage's focus,
I'll be okay with it.
intuitive controls, and fun stealth gameplay has me excited to dive back into the franchise.
Throwing knives.
For more on this fall's biggest upcoming games, check out our hands-on preview of Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Forza Motorsport. And for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That was from IGN, first hands-on preview. It's going back to its roots with still having a balance between the newest stuff and the older stuff, but it's getting rid of that RPG element. I think Assassin's Creed should have a big-ass RPG game and then a smaller old-school style game, and then another RPG-ass game, then another old... Like, let's just switch between. I think that would be a nice thing to do. And I'm just hoping the story is good. Basim was an interesting character from from Valhalla, and obviously he became a really important character by the end. So I'm curious what his story is now, and obviously they're focusing on Basim here because he's definitely going to have a part in the future of Assassin's Creed from that ending in Valhalla. So I'm just hoping it's a good story. The gameplay itself looks really good from what we saw there. Free running looks cool. Combat looks good. There, you can still have that action part, so the enemies are a little spongy, but it looks like you can still do a nice little parry quick kill. And it looks like assassinations are quick kills as well, and that is like, I don't know, for higher enemies, those might have been lower enemies, lower level enemies. So it might have been like easy, one stab kills, but there might be stronger enemies that might not be direct assassination kills, which I didn't really like from the newer games, where like they had you would like stealth kill them, but they wouldn't fully die. They just get like a chunk of health taken off. I'm like, you're an assassin, come on, right? The whole point of being able to sneak your way into a situation where you can stealth kill someone and then they don't fully die, that's kind of stupid. But yeah, there we have it. That's a reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.